Hi, boys and girls. Good morning. Happy Monday. I hope you enjoyed your spring break. I know I did. But remember I told you I was going to work over spring break? Yes, and actually I really enjoyed teaching guided reading over spring break. We even had a paint day where we got to wear these cool little like smocks and we got to be artists. It was amazing. Mrs. Ketchatani, she's a great teacher of art. I had a wonderful time as well. I went to Lake Havasu. I went on some sea-doos and some kayaks and some boats and all kinds of stuff. What'd you guys do? Really? That sounds like a lot of fun. I wish I could sleep over vacation. Maybe next time. Summer's coming up. Boys and girls, I have another great book for you today. Yes, I do. This book is about one of my most favorite things. Peanut butter and jelly. Do you guys like peanut butter and jelly? Me too. Now remember, this unit focuses on goods and services. So today we are going to look at both of those. Goods, as in peanuts and peanut butter, bread, jelly, okay? And services, like the people that make peanut butter, jelly, and the people that sell it to you. Yes, the grocery store, the checkers, all those people are providing you or your parents with a service. Yes. Boys and girls, this is a question we're going to write down today. So make sure you have your journal and your pencil. Copy down that question. Where does our food come from? And as you can see, we will be creating a circle map today. Where does our food come from? Don't forget to have a, question mark, and of course a capital. Yes. Thank you, boys and girls. All right, ladies and gentlemen, if you did not hit pause and copy that question down, you might want to rewind, then hit pause, copy that down. Where does our food come from? Let's read peanut butter and jelly, PB and J Hooray, and find out. Now today we're just going to brainstorm all the different places that food comes from. Okay? Just brainstorm. I think I might take this off. It's getting a little bit wiggly. There we go. That's easier to hold. Easy to make, yummy to eat, but where does food come from? That looks like me eating my peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Squirt, squirt. The grocery store. Bread in the aisle. Let me read that again. Bread in the bread aisle, peanut butter stacked on shelves, jars of jelly lined up in a row, put in a shopping cart, pay on the way out. So where's the first place that we learned our food comes from? The grocery store. Do you know any grocery stores? Stater Brothers, Winco, Food for Less. Yes, so the first place that we know food comes from is the grocery store. Grocery store. Grocery store. Make sure you guys spell that correctly because Miss Borek did. The grocery store. Carry into kitchens where sandwiches are made. PB and J Hooray. But where does the grocery store get the food? Let's find out. Delivery trucks. Truck drivers pull up to the loading dock at the grocery store. Bread in the bread aisle, peanut butter stacked on shelves, jars of jelly lined up in a row, put in a shopping cart, pay on the way out. So the next place that we found out our food comes from is delivery trucks. Let's write that down. Delivery trucks. Delivery trucks. And again, check your spelling. Okay, you guys, we are almost done with our school year. So we need to make sure that we are doing our very, very best to get ready to move on, right? All right. Here we go. Let's see. Where else does our food come from? Carry into kitchens where sandwiches are made. PB and J Hooray. But where do the delivery trucks get the food? Bakeries and factories. See, bakeries and factories. Bread is baked in bakeries. Flour, yeast, eggs, knead, rise, and bake. Let's write that down. Bakeries and factories. factories. Bakeries and factories. Yeah, this is a T right here, guys. T-O, factories. Factories, bakeries and factories. Do you think they're gonna ask, but where do the factories get the food? Me too. Peanut butter is made in a factory of peanut butter making. Shell the peanuts, roast, then grind, some for crunch, more for smooth. Do you like peanut butter that's crunchy or smooth? I love crunchy peanut butter, the ones that's like, I like the extra crunchy ones. Jelly is made in a jelly making factory. Concord grapes fresh off the vine, cook, strain, pour, seal with a lid on top. Wow, so now we know how peanut butter is made, right? Grind it up. Not too much if you want crunchy, more if you want it to be smooth, yeah. And we know that grapes can be turned into jelly, yeah. Yes, grapes can be turned into jelly. Yeah, first you have to cook them. What? You have to cook grapes? Then strain them, that means get all the water out. And then you put it into the jar. Put a lid on top, don't forget. Boys and girls, hopefully you got factories down. Let's keep moving. Truck drivers pick up at bakeries and factories, then pull up to the loading dock at the grocery store. Bread in the bread aisle, peanut butter stacked on shelves, jars of jelly lined up in a row, put in a shopping cart, pay on the way out. Do you guys notice that there's like a little poem in here? A little rhyme? Me too. Carry into kitchens where sandwiches are made, PB and J Hooray! But where do the bakeries and the factories get all of the ingredients to make the food? Wow, so many questions in this book, right? Boys and girls, we're gonna stop right here for today though. We have a few places. Remember, we know that food comes from grocery stores. The grocery stores get them from the delivery trucks. The delivery trucks get them from bakeries and factories. Yeah. Now tomorrow, we're going to continue to read the rest of this book and we're going to figure out a couple more places where food comes from. And then we're actually going to read this book on Wednesday and Thursday too. But we're going to look at this book and get a little bit more different information and a little bit more detailed information. A circle map is kind of just like basic, but remember what Miss Borek said? We are really working hard to get ready to go to the next grade. And in order to do that, we have to start looking at texts harder, deeper, more intense. Are you guys ready for that? Are you up for the challenge? Me too. But today we're done, but I didn't say it yet, and you know it's coming. Alert, alert, alert! Your assignment for today is to tell me, where does our food come from? There are 1, 2, 3 things that you need to tell me on Flipgrid. Boys and girls, where does our food come from? Answer that question on Flipgrid. No example here because, you guessed it, we're getting ready for the end of the year. See you tomorrow, guys.